Wow, it is absolutely amazing to be here in Vienna, guys. I am so excited. First things first, I just want to say how blessed I am. It is unbelievable. My biggest why in life is, to travel, to have time freedom. And, before Vima, it's kind of interesting. I had never left my home state of Michigan except for once to go to Florida on a family vacation. And in the last 2.5 years, because of this opportunity, I've been to 35 states and 12 countries. It's unbelievable. My whys come true. But, guys, understand, my story, it's kind of crazy. I was going to school full-time at Michigan State University. I was also working a part-time job at Taco Bell. Making tacos for drunk people, and I wanted something different. I met a crazy kid named Luke Hessler, ambassador leader. He was standing on a table telling me how we're going to change the world, okay? And I was completely, mind blown, guys. It's crazy because, my journey, it wasn't the fastest journey. It took me 2 years to hit presidential. I remember calling Luke Hessler 6 months into my business, ready to quit. And I remember what Luke said to me. He said, "Hey, man, what is different about you right now and you 6 months ago when you first started?" He said, "Do you have any less credibility? Do you have any less resources? Do you have any less tools?" I said, "No, if anything, I have more of all of that." He said, "What's different?" He said, "It's your belief." He said, "Your belief is lower." And he said, if you raise your belief, you will raise your results. And it was crazy because when Luke flicked that switch, he saw more in me than I saw in myself. I went from being stuck at bronze for 6 months, and I jumped to star platinum in 90 days. And it was crazy because, that one conversation was the catalyst, and I hope that this weekend is that catalyst for your business. And one of the quotes that Luke said to me, he said, "Hey, man, when the pain of remaining the same outweighs the pain of change, that's when you'll change." Okay, I'll say that again. When the pain of remaining the same outweighs the pain of change, that's when you'll change. And I got to that star platinum level, but I got stuck for 10 months, okay? Because, just because you go up doesn't mean you're going to go up forever, okay? I had some personal development issues. I had never read a book, okay? I built this off pure talent, okay? I built this off raw excitement. So I had to go back to the books. My skill set didn't match my income, okay? So my income fell. Okay, so then I went back to work on myself, and I got my skill set so much higher than my income that my income had to follow. Okay, and it was crazy because it took me 2.5 years. I was blessed, to hit the presidential level. For me, it wasn't the fastest success story in the world, but I don't care about the guy who hit Royal Ambassador in 2 weeks. I care about the guy who hit Diamond in 2 years and didn't give up. That's what it's all about. Guys, I want you to understand it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there. All that matters is if you get there. That's it. It doesn't matter how long it takes. If you guys think about it, if you rank advanced twice a year from the start of Vima for 7 years, you're pinnacle. Twice a year. So in your first year, you're silver. You might be upset. Second year, diamond. Star platinum. So on. In 7 years, you're pinnacle. Okay? It took Tom Mulcahy 9 years to hit pinnacle. It's absolutely unbelievable what can happen if you just have faith. If you have faith and you're consistent, every single day. But one thing I want you guys to take away is I wouldn't wish success upon anybody without failure, okay? Failure makes you relatable to your team. Failure makes you, a person who can say, "I've been there," okay? When you're the kind of person who hit Royal Ambassador in 2 weeks, you can't relate to your team when someone's struggling, when they're stuck. I can say, "I've been there. Here's the advice that I was given, and here's how I got over that hump." I actually heard a quote from my good buddy Luke Kish in one of his videos. He said, "You have to be close enough to relate, but far enough away to motivate." And I absolutely love that quote. You have to be close enough to relate, but far enough away to motivate. But some people are too far away to relate and too close to motivate. Okay, so you have to find that balance. But I want you guys to leave, my speech with is don't quit. Okay, and what I'll leave you with is don't quit or you're selfish. Okay, and what I mean by that is, do you understand that there's some kid in his room right now that doesn't even know you're going to introduce this opportunity to him 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and that person has the opportunity to change hundreds of people's lives, thousands of people's lives, and hundreds of thousands of people's lives, but you can't quit. Do you realize how many people in your upline wanted to quit, but if they would have, you wouldn't be here, okay? So you have to be thankful for them, for going through the hardships. Luke Hessler says this all the time. Every single ambassador was once an affiliate who refused to quit. And that resonated with me so much. Every single ambassador was once an affiliate that refused to quit. And I refuse to quit, guys. I'm pretty much out of time, so really quick, huge shout out to my team. Traveling from all around the world. I've got a team from Germany, Luxembourg, Belgium, Spain, Switzerland, Croatia, Austria, Poland. It is unbelievable that one can of Irv to my foreign exchange student when I was 18 years old. I met him when I was 15. He came to visit when I was 18. It turned into 700 people, okay? It is unbelievable what has happened. Well, I'll leave you guys with this. My journey wasn't the fastest journey. My journey was honestly a struggle, but I embraced the struggle, okay? And you can let the struggle defeat you, or you can let the struggle define you. Thank you guys so much.